Hello, everybody. We are back and here for episode 35 of Almost a Party. We have one of our players having a bit of sound trouble today, so they might be popping in and out. Not sure if they can hear us this time or if they're still having trouble. Ori, can you hear us?
I think I can, yes.
Okay, cool, and we can hear you. All right, looks like we got that sorted. So that works out just in time to start. Perfect timing here. So here we are on our players are on a pilgrimage for Alondiel. Having begun the pilgrimage, they were instructed to stop at as many of the campsites along the way as they felt inspired to for reflection and understanding and to see what happens. On the first 2 days, quite the a bit of eventful things happened between Alondiel and Zerdig. As the party kept on going for day 3, nothing happened. Day 4, again, Alondiel was affected by the campsite. And on day 5, which is where we are at now, on the seventh campsite, as two campsites were skipped on different days, our players have been engulfed in this blue smoke, all of them except for Zerdig, and they've found themselves waking up back in Kuche, in the mayor's basement, getting ready to defend against the army of gnolls coming to capture the mayor. So, players, if you want to go ahead and open up Fantasy Grounds, you can go ahead and pull up that Mayor's Basement map so that you can see what's going on.
We didn't roll 100 into this vision, did we?
No, you did not.
So this does not change history. Got it.
Not that you know of. All right. And Zerdig, I know that you are not there, but their old party member Ito is. Do you have access to that character sheet? Are you able to pull that up?
I Yes, I do.
Okay. Yeah, so you can look there and see what Ito can do, and you can control Ito for this fight. That'll save me a bit of time. Um,
Ito smash.
Ito does like to smash.
At this point in time, Ito did have his book of stabbing, right? Or is
Uh,
that before?
so it doesn't matter what it was then, it matters what it is now. So I
All right.
went ahead and leveled Ito up. Um, since they're no longer with the party, to get them up to level 7 to be on par with everybody else. So it's the skills that's on the sheet now and the equipment that's there now, not what was back then. Because honestly, finding character sheets back from that was like session like 8. That's a while ago. So
I am envious of Ito's HP. He has like 40% more HP than Zerdig.
yeah. Well, that's where he focused. So is Constitution. But yes, if everybody would like to go ahead and roll initiative, we'll go ahead.
Um, I think I need to be granted
Woohoo!
control of the Ito token because I don't see an option to take it.
Oh, yes. Good point in Fantasy Grounds. Let me
22.
see
I nat 20 that.
how easy that is to do. 22. Okay. All right. I've cleared the owner on Ito, so you should be able to claim Ito now. All right. So, Alondiel, you said 22.
Mm-hmm.
right. Mizeki,
18.
18.
Yep.
Ore,
6.
all right. Sadzi, Satsi,
It was 19.
19.
Sorry, wrong button.
Okay, and Ito. What did you roll for Ito?
Ito got a 5.
Okay.
And I might need to message you about some permission stuff. But anyways, he's at a 5.
Okay. All right. So, as the 5 of you are going through and the waves of gnolls are coming in, you're able to take them down with much greater ease than you were before. As it's getting to a point and you're remembering roughly how many you slayed down before Shadow came, you're able to prepare yourselves a bit, remembering where he came from. If you'd like to go ahead and reposition yourselves on the map, you can go ahead and do that.
Coming in through the wall.
Yep.
Okay.
Are the tables and the bookshelves and everything that we made into obstacles, are they still there?
Yep, your barricades are there.
Cool.
Yeah, the barricade was, the stairs are that bottom room, and then the barricade was like right in line
Yeah.
with that top of the wall.
Yep,
then
if
he
someone
came
wants
in.
to draw them back in, you can go ahead and do that. Rega, you said you had questions for me?
Yeah, just a second. I'm gonna get back in to see if I can claim Ito.
Oh, okay.
I can now, so it's good. It just didn't load the first time, so I had to log in.
Okay. Got it. Cool.
Go, bro.
All right. So with you all positioned where you want to be.
Is that dude over there the mayor?
No.
Oh, there's a man.
Right. Yeah, that's where Shadow's coming from.
Okay.
So, all right. Let's flip over to the battle map. You guys are repositioning. Let me know when you are positioned, and we will begin our initiative. Ito apparently wants to be right on top of Ore.
No, I'm trying to get
Jump
the
on my
map
shoulders,
controls to
buddy.
work.
You're trying to
Yeah,
do what?
Ito's just going for right. No, I'm just trying to get the map controls to work correctly.
Okay.
Ito would be in the front, so you can put him up wherever the front of this is.
We'll just move Alandiel back.
Yay.
Okay.
I think we were trying to make Mecha Shiva.
All right. So, Shadow is up first, and as happened last time, comes in to the room. Seeing you all here really close, is going to immediately cast. Let's see here. Yep. Let's do that. So a large explosion erupts in the center of the room. I need everybody but Sadzi, who's just barely out of the range, to make a dexterity save.
Is this any particular type of energy or spell?
It is thunder damage. But you are the one not affected by it, so
17.
I'm affected too?
yeah.
Oh.
23.
7.
Okay. And Mizeki?
22.
22? Okay. Mizeki and Ore, you two save. Mizeki, do you have evasion since you're part rogue yet?
I don't think so.
Okay. So you'll take half damage as well as Ore will take half damage.
Yeah, no, I don't.
The others.
Sorry, can I counterspell?
Yeah, if you want to attempt to counterspell, you can. So go ahead and roll an ability check. So that would be a charisma check for you.
I got an 8.
Okay.
Did you take the reroll or crit?
She took luck, I
took the
believe.
crit.
So she
Did
does
she?
have a
No.
luck point. She could reroll.
Yeah. Reroll, reroll, reroll.
I don't know if I have the luck point. I don't think I do.
I thought you did.
I know I wasn't the only one that did it.
I have it as
No,
well.
I took the crit.
Oh, you did take the crit?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay, in that case, Ito and Alandiel both take 26 thunder damage. And Ore and Mizeki take half, taking 13.
Ouch.
I should have remembered that. I was concussed last time.
And with that, Alandiel and Ito, since you're right there next to Shadow in the doorway, you can see him have a look of puzzlement on his face. Like, you shouldn't have survived that. You should all have fallen unconscious to that. And so you can see that there's a bit of surprise in his eyes. Alandale, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to pop Spirit Guardians and surround myself with the 15-foot buffer. And I believe it's when they start their turn, not when they move into it. I'm doing a quick check. And I pick all my allies to not be affected.
Okay. That's a second level spell?
When a creature, it's a third level.
Third level spell? Okay. That gets countered.
Okay. I should have done this other one first. And then I'll cast Spiritual Weapon right behind right behind Shadow.
You can't do both in the same turn.
Oh,
since
because
neither's
it's
a
right. It's got to
cantrip.
be a cantrip. That's
Yep.
right. Okay. In that case, yep, that's my action. And I'm not gonna block Ito's movement. So I'll be done. I want to stay close, but not right in his face.
Okay. Sadzi.
I think I'd like to cast Aid on Elandiel, Ito, and Mizeki.
Okay. And what's that do?
It's temporary hit points, right?
Okay, it says your spell bolsters your allies with toughness and resolve. Choose up to 3 creatures within range. Each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 5 for the duration, and the duration is 8 hours.
Okay. All right.
Range is 30 feet, so Aurea is like just out.
So Mizeki, Ito, and Alandiel, your max HP goes up by 5, and your current hit points also increase by that. Temporarily.
It's even better than THP
I'm
because it
question.
stacks.
Have we rested at all? Because I'm showing as 12 hit points before, and I haven't applied the damage from the thunder thing because I was trying to figure that out.
You probably just never rested after the last dream sequences where you took damage.
Okay, I'm going to rest real quick because I don't get my spells back and stuff anyway. And then, how much did I take on the half from the thing? Sorry.
You took 13 thunder damage.
13. Okay, cool. All right, and now I gain 5. Yay.
Okay. Anything else, Sadzi?
No, I think I'm gonna stay put for now. Just because I'm afraid if I move in any direction, that's just gonna put me in range for something nasty.
Okay. All right. Mazeki, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Can I see him through the doorway, or
No, not from your position there.
that's what I figured? Trying to. I guess I'll just hex his ass. If I move to this corner here, I can see him. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna cast hex. Is there any benefit to upcasting hex?
I don't think
I
so.
don't have third level slots, so it doesn't matter. It just lasts longer. So I will cast hex on him.
Okay.
And target is dexterity. Seems good.
Okay. So he has disadvantage on dexterity checks, right?
Checks, yes, not
Okay.
saves, just checks.
Okay.
Ability, yeah. And then I will use my Eldritch Blast. Let's see if I've got my old command in here. I probably don't. It's involved. Now let's just roll the dice. All right, so I need to roll this twice. 1 sec. This is one of those, like, it does not better who on beyond. Okay, so we're rolling it twice. So the first one, I rolled a 20 or a crit.
A crit. Okay.
Because a 19, it's a crit.
Okay.
Yeah. My total is 26, but I deal 10 to him plus a bonus thunder damage, which I want to say is 3 because that's my proficiency bonus. Yes. Okay, so 10 plus 3 force. And then the next one is a 16 to hit.
So even the extra 3 is force.
Oh no, I'm sorry. The 3 is thunder.
Okay. So 10 force, 3 thunder.
And then
okay.
2d6 hex damage, which is 5 necrotic.
And then 5 necrotic. Okay.
Okay.
And then it was a 16 to hit.
Yeah.
Well, that will miss.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
And then I'm gonna move back out of the way and into this room.
Okay.
And that's me done.
All right. Ore and then Ito.
Am I considered adjacent to him where I am on the other side of the wall from him?
No.
Okay, so if I move a few feet, he's not gonna have an opportunity attack against me.
Correct.
Cool. I'm gonna move a little bit up to here, and that should give me a line of fire on him, right?
Yeah, you can see him once you get out there.
I get out to there and I say, Shadow, we bring the light, and I'm gonna unleash Guiding Bolt at level 4.
Ooh.
Anytime D&D Beyond.
It says
14 hit.
A 14 will miss.
Then I'm going to use my will to add D6 to this roll and see if it'll hit. Does an 18 hit?
It does not.
Did you have a luck point?
I do have a luck point, which I was planning on using to re-roll the whole thing if it missed. So I'm going to do that.
Once more with feeling.
That's, I think, a worse roll.
18. You rolled an 18 now, so you.
I rolled an 18, which I already know is going to miss.
Well, no,
Can I burn my inspiration point to roll that again?
Don't you still add the wheel to it? Because the inspiration you used your luck point to replace the roll, right? That's usually how that
That's
works. I mean,
true. So can I
That's
keep the
usually how it
same wheel roll of 4 to that, making it 22?
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. And he will take a lot of dice. Ooh, that's really good. 26 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to wild shape into the Starry Archer, and I'm going to hit him again.
With advantage this time.
Once more with feeling.
Oh, Mizeki, the
Yes.
Eldritch Blast didn't do as much damage as you thought it should have.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot to say that.
That's
I
fine.
recorded it
figured
properly, but I forgot to tell you.
Yeah. No
So,
worries.
And I got a
Be
dirty
fair.
20 with Starry Archer.
that hits.
Nice. I've always thought that like the ability to exactly tell how much damage you dealt was a little weird, but
Yeah.
An extra 13 radiant damage.
Okay.
Yay.
And then I'm going to finish my move off by getting a little further away from this group.
Okay.
And I think that's it for me.
All right. Ito.
Ito is going to do what Ito does, and he's going to tank stuff. So he's going to step up next to Shadow and try and grapple him.
Okay.
That is a 20 athletics check to grapple him.
Okay.
Remember, it is not beneficial to most of us to push people onto the floor.
All right.
Is he grappled?
He is grappled.
All right, so we're going to drag him out into the open. So everyone else can shoot him easier.
Mandatory fun.
You're coming with me, Shadow. So he's going to come over here, and he'll place Shadow, not in melee with the Londil. And then he has another action, so I guess I'll attack him with his book spear. So let's do that in a second.
Another action or another attack?
Sorry, my another attack. That's a 26.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, the damage is only 13. It's the magical book spear thing, but he is marked, so he has disadvantage to attack anyone except for Ito, and that's Ito's turn. I guess Ito can second wind as well. It's bonus action, so
Right.
he'll
Yeah,
do
that's
that.
why I was clarifying whether you were action or just attack.
All right, and I'll resolve. He heals 12, so he used his second wind.
Okay.
I will save the action surge for later, so that's it.
All right. It is now Shadow's turn. And he'll look Ito in the eye and say, "Well, I guess it's time for a little bit of chaos. That payback you want will just have to wait. And I need everybody but Mizeki, who is in the other room, to make a charisma save."
24.
Ito got
12.
a 3.
All right. And Satsi? Satsi, charisma save?
Sorry, Beyond's being weird.
It happens.
Yeah, this is why I like to roll
9.
a lot.
All right. So, Ito, Ore, and Sadzi, you have all failed. Alondiel, you passed your save. What you see is all the other three turn into copies of Shadow. And then who you believe is the original one vanishes from sight. Everybody else, you look around and all you see are shadows. Everybody but Alondiel looks like Shadow to you.
Enemies.
Who is the real Shadow? All right. And with that, Alondiel, it is your turn.
I want to move to block the door.
Okay.
And then great. Straight up, I don't have a see invisible spell. I don't really.
Question. Does Alondiel still have spirits up?
No, that was
It got
countered.
counterspelled.
Okay.
You can always try again.
Oh, true. That might actually let me. Okay, let's do it. Let's. I'll. Man, I'll just say stay back. Well, no, because I know who I saw turn, and then the real one disappear, right?
But you don't know which one is the real one.
Oh, if he would have
You could just
teleported
break line
into
of
the
sight
same
with
spot
all
as
of us,
somebody.
though.
Yeah, I can just tell it, stay back, and I'll pop Spirit Guardians again.
And it's affecting everybody?
It's only 15, so I think it only hits
Yeah, it's
Ito right
15
now.
feet. Yeah, so.
Unless Ito's been moved.
Right, but
You
if
might
the
wanna-
others move into his range.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
That-
hasn't excluded anyone.
Casting Spirit Guardians again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna.
You might want to
keep
pop
an eye
behind that
out.
wall before you do that.
Well, if I draw a counterspell, I'll see somebody cast it. So that was my idea.
Unless it was greater invisibility.
That wouldn't have changed all you guys.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yep. And I say, everybody stay back. And I say that. Oh yes, I should have. Okay. Yeah. I'll just say everybody stay back.
Alondiel's practicing social distancing.
Okay.
15 feet.
Sadzi, it is your turn. So you see two other versions of Shadow that are there. Shadow has
Illusion.
somehow multiplied himself. And you see Alondiel telling everybody to stay back.
Can I dispel magic on one of the shadows?
Yeah?
Okay. I'd like to do that. How many shadows do I see?
You see two.
Okay. All right. I will go for the one closest to me, which is I think is Ito.
Yeah. Is the one that was formerly Ito to your knowledge. Okay. Dispel magic requires a charisma check from you because you're a sorcerer. So go ahead and roll.
18.
18. Okay, so that's going to end aid on Ito. And 18 is high enough as well that Ito now looks like Ito as well. But you lost aid, Ito, so you lose those
Hooray!
maximum hit points.
Do I? Okay. Does it the others that I cast aid on? Does that drop from them?
Nope.
Can I recast aid on Ito my next turn?
Yes.
Cool.
Don't. It's not worth it.
Yeah, just dispel magic.
Not on Ito. Yeah.
When you target a creature, it just targets all the effects on them, which I don't believe there was anything else on Ito. It was just aid and what Shadow did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just double checking that it's not a check per effect on them.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It should be per effect, I think.
It is perfect. Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
make a second one for that. So we'll do them in the order that they want in. So aid ended, and then go ahead and roll for the second one.
Well, I think if you leave it up to Sadzi, she's going to want that first roll to be for the negative effect.
I mean, it targets all effects. So we're just doing it in the order that they went on.
First in, first out.
Yeah,
Magic.
that's the way that it makes the most sense to me.
So I need to roll twice.
Yeah, because there's
Roll
multiple
one more
effects
time,
on him.
yeah.
Yep. Or wait.
Okay, well, that's a dirty 20, so I'm cool
Yeah.
with that.
Yep. And then, so yeah, that gets rid of it. And then is aid even over 4th level?
No.
No. Okay.
It's a
Then
second level spell.
then it didn't matter. Aid was just automatically done, and the roll took care of that. Okay.
It's not, but Dispel Magic also says the caster chooses one effect. So Sadzi would just choose the bad effect, not the good one.
It says
Because-
any spell of 3rd level or lower ends for each spell level of 4th level or higher
Right.
on the
So
target.
she wasn't targeting a magical effect. She was targeting a creature. And
She
so
just
for
doesn't know
each
what
spell
Yeah.
on the target,
Yeah, so
it
aid
happens.
would have been dropped as well as the
And then the roll.
glamour, or
thing.
whatever you want to call it.
Still worth it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
It costs 5 hit points, and Ito's got plenty of those.
Ito does
Mhm.
have plenty.
Also,
of
he's
those.
not real.
Okay.
He's imaginary Ito.
All right. Anything else, Sadzi?
I think I'm good. I mean, I know I'm not Shadow. Obviously, we now know Ito is not Shadow. So all we have to do is ask the Ore Shadow if he is Shadow.
Right. Mizeki, it is your turn.
Okay. It's time to upcast something. We don't know where he went.
You don't
I'm
know where
upset
he
about-
went.
Wait. Is he invisible? Because my imp can see him if he's invisible.
So, are you summoning your imp?
Right? That's a good question. Wait, can he see invisibility? Hold on. I don't think he can see invisibility.
I think he can just turn invisible.
Yeah, he can turn invisible. He can't see invisible. Never mind then.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the easiest answer is just to cast Thunderwave on everyone. But that's not going to help. I mean, knowing Shadow, he probably ran away. So I feel like Mizuki's first thing, he's going to run out here and not see the guy.
Well, you're going to see 2 shadows when you run out there. One really close
so
to you and one
the
far.
effect is on them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Point that one, Sadzi. I think. I don't know. It said words, and now we can see Ito. Which I don't think the real Shadow would do.
Yeah, that's my guess. Is the real shadows run? He's gonna say this apart aloud. He's like, I'm pretty sure the real shadows run away because that's what he did last time. I wonder how his mother is doing. And then I'm gonna hold. I'm not gonna hold action because that uses my concentration. I hate that. I'm gonna just chill. I guess. Oh, I guess I can. Yeah, I can't hold action a spell because that will remove hex, which is annoying. I don't know where he is. I don't have see invisibility. Yeah, I guess I will just hang out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Or
I'll just hang out this turn.
It is your turn. You see Shadow. Shadow's over there at the bottom wall. There's only one of them.
Given the spell that happened, do I flat out assume that is Shadow, or can I suspect that it's not Shadow and this is all a ruse?
Well, after the spell was cast, there were 2 shadows, and now there's only 1 shadow.
And math says that must be shadow.
Yeah, that
Math
must
never
be
lies.
shadow. I am going to conjure animals. I'm going to do 2 challenge rating 1 animals.
Okay.
And
Let's see.
once they are on the board, I'm hoping for dire wolves. That's what I would really like. But I'll take lions, tigers, or brown bears, black bears, whatever it is.
Oh my.
Yep.
Let me see what we can get.
Yeah, I think you want brown bears. They're
Rating 1.
meaner.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. I mean, in honor of Sephin, I kind of want to give you a Roctopus. Because that
Can we
was
make it
Sephin's
not
go-to.
suffocate?
The
As
rock,
long as we
the
make it-
Roctopus
yeah.
doesn't suffocate.
The Roctopus
out of-
does.
Yes, it
Oh,
actually does.
It
And I'm
does. Oh, yeah.
continuously upset about this.
Yeah.
It shouldn't. So we're gonna fix that in
Can
our
breathe
campaign.
only underwater. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so silly.
They wrote it backwards. It
Right.
specifically says in its information that it is adapted to breathe above water and no longer can breathe underwater, but they removed the wrong feature.
All right.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say y'all gonna make me cast my shield up in here.
Let's see what we can find. Nope. All right. Apparently that did not bring the token like I thought it was going to be. It just brought a pin. Oh, that's why. I have to add it to an encounter. And then let's give you one of those. And then let's add them to the list. And there you go. You get a lion and a brown bear.
Tiger and a bear.
And I'm rolling for their initiatives.
Okay.
Both 14s. So let's see which one goes first.
Okay. Well, when it gets to their initiative, that will be figured out.
And once they're conjured, I am going to unleash a Starry Archer blast at the only shadow that I can see.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
That is a natural 20. Sorry.
Okay. Ouch. Okay. So that's going to crit Sadzi. So how much damage does Sadzi take?
I'm gonna
I
throw
am
shield.
waiting on.
Will shield block a 29?
No.
No.
But she can counterspell it.
She could counterspell. Or no, this isn't a spell, right? This is
It's not a spell. This is not a
it's
spell.
a
Yeah,
manual
this
attack.
is just a feature.
Yep.
That is 19 points of damage. I am sorry for the high roll.
Yeah, that was nearly max. Oof.
19 points of damage, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Shadow just did 19 points of damage to you, Sadzi. Clearly, you
Wait.
all sell Shadow attack Shadow.
Shadow on shadow violence. That's where there's a giant boy love symbol in the middle of the room.
Sure. If that's what you want to call it. Yeah. Anything else, Ore?
Blah, 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 blah. I am the door that we had to this room up here where the mayor is hidden in is still closed, right? It hasn't opened or closed.
Correct.
I am going to go position myself directly in front of that door.
Okay. Ito, you start your turn, inside the range of the spirit guardians. So what save
But
does he need to make? No, he's purposely
It
made
is
no one immune to
a
it this time.
wisdom save. Yeah, everybody was shadows. I couldn't tell what happened, so I'm like, nobody. It's a wisdom save.
And this is what
Oh,
Shadow
6.
thrives on,
7,
is
so
chaos.
failed.
Okay, you're gonna take. Oh, and of course I roll great. 18.
Cool. He's gonna go grapple Shadow.
Which one? You see two.
I'll just roll a dice random. One is solid, 2 is Ore, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Ore. We're grappling Ore. That's a 17 athletics.
Okay. So you're running up to grapple the one by the door.
Yeah, because he's trying to run away, and he's been blasting the other shadow, so he's gotta be evil.
Okay.
Ore, you have to make a grappling check, athletics or acrobatics check. You have to beat a 17, or else you get grappled by Ito.
I am rolling for acrobatics. That is a total of 10. I guess I do not save.
You get grappled.
All right, and then he's gonna try and smack you with his spear for 23 to hit.
Yeah, 23 will hit.
12 damage, and you are marked. So if you try and attack anyone except for Ito, then it's at disadvantage. Foul shadow, and then he's done.
I can tell this is Ito, not Shadow, who's done this to me, right?
Correct. Yeah, you see Ito.
Can I use my reaction? Can I use my reaction to shout, Ito, what are you doing? It's me, Ore.
You can. Ito, what you hear is, Ito, what are you doing? It's Shadow. Stop, or I'll kill you.
So it plays out the same, and that's the end of his turn.
That works. It's on brand.
Mm-hmm. I was waiting for one of you to talk to like try and call that out. So, but yeah, okay. So that brings us back to the top of the round. Okay.
Brown Bear's initiative is 14. The Tiger's initiative is
The Lions also 14. You said 14 for both.
Oh, it's a lion. I pulled up a tiger. I apologize. I think it's also going to be a 14. Let me just double check here. I
Right.
pulled up the wrong creature.
You'd already said that you'd gotten 14 on both of them, so that's where I put them in initiative.
Well, that was just the roll, not their actual without the modifier.
Oh, so they rolled 14
I rolled
before
two
their modifier.
14s. Yeah, I
Got
rolled
it.
two 14s, and then the brown bear has no modifier, so that's just
The
a 14.
lion has a +2.
Has a +2, so it is 16.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. That sounds fun. Let's do that.
Would it be an investigation check to try and find an invisible person, or perception?
It would be perception.
Okay. And you said it was my turn?
No, it's shadows.
Shadows at the top. That's right.
Yeah.
Me. Okay.
I'm trying to decide what he wants to do, and yeah. Okay. You all see a tiny bead of light appear in the center of the room, right next to the brown bear.
Then goes boom.
No, it
Oh.
just appears. And then it is Alondiel's turn.
Okay. I am gonna cast guidance on my. Oh no, it's concentration. That would drop Spirit Guardians. Gosh dang it. Okay, I'd like to make a perception check to see if I can see that little bugger hiding anywhere.
Is there a door in that doorway next to Elandiel?
No, that's an archway.
Okay.
So, and you're an archway.
Of course.
The one by Mizeki is an archway.
Pretty sure 11's gonna miss.
Yeah, there's too much noise between the wild animals that have summoned and the screaming of Shadow at Ito to hear anything. But you did hear Shadow scream that he was Shadow, and for Ito to stop it, or he'd kill him.
I don't like what's going on. What does that tiny little ball of light look like?
It's just a tiny little bead of light that's just floating there.
Snap. Nope, none of those attack. Can I target it with Sacred Flame?
Target the dot?
Yeah.
You could try.
I'd like to try to.
Okay.
And if I can, the dot needs to make a save.
Okay. Nothing happens.
It descends on a creature that you see. Okay,
Yeah.
I was reading descend is below target, not object. I can't. Okay.
Okay.
I'll make dancing lights around it then instead because I couldn't have done Sacred Flame.
Okay.
So I'll make my own lights dance around it.
Okay. Your lights are dancing around this little bead of light that is just chilling there.
And I guess that was the perception check. Is a skill check an action or?
It's technically supposed to be an action. So.
Okay. Well, then I couldn't have cast dancing lights. Okay, if it's an action, then I'll just I'll back a little bit through the archway in case that thing goes boom or anything weird.
Okay.
Want to have a little bit more cover. And I'll end my turn still in front of the doorway.
All right, Sadzi. So you
Okay.
saw Shadow attack you, and then Ito go and tackle him. You now can't see either of them from your position, and there's a lion and a bear in the way.
Okay. And I just saw Elandiel like make little
I actually
dancing
didn't.
lights.
Yeah, he just backed away from the
I tried to
little
do a bunch of things, but they were all actions.
bead of light.
Oh, so you don't have the little glowy lights?
Nope.
Nope. There's just a little bead of light right next to the bear.
Okay. I'm trying to decide if, one, I would notice the little bead of light, and two, if I would be more curious than angry and wanting to get back. Of course. Ito's got the shadow, so I'm gonna... Now I want to focus on this little light bead because it's like, what is that? Can I do Dispel Magic on the bead of light? Yes, no, maybe?
Yeah, I'm just checking
Okay.
what would happen if you do.
Use your 4th level spell.
Mizeki's yelling at me to use a different spell.
Use
Use her first level spell. Her fourth level spell.
Technically, I have 4 4th level spells. One of those is invisibility, so...
You use one of your more powerful spells, not to dispel magic. You've got them. Use them.
Okay.
Okay, but most of my more powerful spells are all the ones that I got from the staff. And they're almost all like
You have
plant stuff.
spells. You have summon construct.
Yes, well, I also have greater invisibility and freedom of movement.
Yeah, use one of those 3. I would suggest summoning the construct and then tell it to attack Shadow, but we'll see how that goes. Because dispelling things is like using a sledgehammer.
Okay, fine.
And also, I'm pretty sure that's a delayed fireball.
It says it obeys your verbal commands, but it doesn't say like if its understanding is your understanding, or if it follows your commands regardless of like if I tell it to attack Shadow and I think Shadow is Ore, will it attack Ore or will it attack the actual Shadow?
I don't know.
Yeah. You've never cast a spell before, so you are not entirely sure how it works.
All right, let's throw for it. Yeah, sure. Let's summon construct, and I will go with stone. I think because I get to choose clay, stone, or metal.
Okay.
Yeah, just put it next to the bear, I guess. Because the lion doesn't scare me as much because he's a cat. I'm a cat. But bears are fucking scary. Pardon my French.
All right.
It's medium size.
I'm just gonna drop Z2 since it's a construct and medium, and that's easier than me going and finding this creature. You said closer to the bear?
Yeah, closer to the bear. I was thinking like there, where I just pulled my thing to. But yeah.
Okay.
And I am gonna tell it attack Shadow.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see. It takes its turn immediately after yours. It obeys your verbal commands. No action. Takes the dodge action. Okay. And what kind of construct is this? I'm just looking at its
Stone.
stone. Okay, so it has the stone lethargy. Okay, and you're telling it to attack Shadow. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's going to take its turn. Its speed is 30, and it's gonna march towards what it believes is Shadow, based on your knowledge of Shadow, and it's going to go up after the creature that it can see, that looks like Shadow, that is not commanding it.
So we're doing it takes your understanding.
Yep.
Okay.
It knows you're not Shadow because you're commanding it, but
clearly. Okay.
So yeah, it goes up and multi-attack, number of attacks equal to half the spell's level. What's the spell level? 4?
4.
So it gets 2 slam attacks against Ore. And it uses your spell attack modifier, so if you want to roll a d20 and then add your spell attack modifier, and we'll see if you hit Ore, and then just do that twice.
Okay, so we got an 11 and a 12. I think my attack, the bonus I get is +4 for charisma. Yeah.
It should also include your proficiency bonus.
Oh. Okay. Proficiency is +3.
So
At the
7.
top of your spells page, you'll have a spell attack mod.
Oh, okay. So it says spell attack is +8, so that's going to be 19 and 20.
Does the
The
19 and a
19
20
will
hit?
miss, but the 20 will hit.
Okay. And then the construct does 1d8 plus 8 bludgeoning damage. So if you'd like to go ahead and roll a d8 there, Sadzi, and add 8.
That's going to be a 7.
Plus 8, so 15
Yay.
points of bludgeoning damage.
This shadow looks a little hurt.
Okay. Mizeki, it is your turn. So you still see 2 shadows who are now engaged in battling each other. And Ito is attacking one
Obviously,
of them.
that's very silly.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the best answer is Elandiel was standing in the doorway before. Wait, the guy was in the middle of the room, and then he disappeared, and a bunch of other people appeared,
Mm-hmm.
or he turned into several people, I guess. One of them is getting beat up by Ito, and also a rock man. There's a bunch of animals in the room. The other one is just standing in the corner. I am going to have my... And what's my speed? Is my speed 40 or 50? 40.
Okay.
And or wait, no, 1 over. Ah, oh god. So there.
Okay.
That's the correct spot.
All right. So where you are right now puts you right next to the beat of light. And so before you move those 40. So. There
Oh,
we go.
okay.
Yeah.
So,
So
the beat of light's there.
Yep. It's
And
this
then I go
top
the
corner of
extra
the bear.
30.
Yeah.
Okay,
you
and then
ran
I
all
go the
way
extra
down.
30. Do I see anyone in this room down here?
In this room.
The front room. The
That's
stairwell.
Oh, the
where
stairwell?
The
No.
barricades were.
No.
Okay. How big is Thunderwave? It's a 15-foot cube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have like disrupt, anything to disrupt invisibility or anything like that. This is annoying. We've been defeated by glitter and a laser pointer. I am going to Eldritch Blast the space in front of Elandiel. Like inside the room.
So beyond him?
Yeah.
Or before? Okay.
Beyond him.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll to hit.
I think there might be someone there.
Right.
You
19
hexed him,
and an
didn't you?
18. Yeah, but that's not the same as tracking. I don't know where he is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not Hunter's Mark. Okay, you nail the space there.
Excellent. The space takes a bunch of force damage.
All right.
Cool. I'm just trying. I have no idea where he is, so I'm just arbitrarily shooting at a spot. And that's, I guess, all I'll do for now. Or wait, I have my bonus action and I can dash, right?
Yeah, you have your bonus action, and you can dash with that.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to move into this room past Elandiel.
Okay.
So let's, yeah. Oh, God. Just got a console.
You had to move through Spirit Guardians.
Oh,
that.
yep. Which
Oh,
would
never
also
mind.
be
Yeah,
difficult
let's not
terrain.
do
You
that.
wouldn't get there.
Yeah, let's not do that. I didn't. Oh, that's right. He didn't pick me to exclude because he couldn't see me.
You were in the other room, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for reminding us, Aladiel. I totally forgot about it already. I was like, yep, works for me.
I don't know. Can I don't. I have a bonus action. I can't
Just
cast Mage Hand with my bonus action.
start
I
shooting
hate
like
that.
web everywhere.
I don't have web. I have like no useful spells. I've used all of my useful spells.
Okay.
I guess I'll hide. Sure.
Okay.
I got an 8, so I'm just kind of awkwardly standing in the corner.
Well, I
Cool.
mean, there's boxes and stuff there. That's where we made our
Yeah,
barricade.
you're hidden behind the
I'm just-
tables.
Yeah, I'm just
Just
kind of
from one
half
side.
crouched behind the table. I'm hidden by like my cat.
Right. Okay.
All right.
It is the lion's turn, and then it is the brown bear's turn.
The lion is going to do a perception check to see if it can detect an invisible creature by smell.
Okay.
That man
Since it
smells
has keen
invisible.
senses, which would normally give it advantage, but disadvantage because of an invisible creature. It's just a straight roll, right?
Yeah.
That would be a what, 9? No, I'm sorry, 11.
11? Okay.
Yes.
There's a lot of new smells for the lion, and the lion doesn't really know what smell it's looking for to identify. And
The
so,
Male
smell of a
cat
creature
man.
that's not visible,
right.
that it can like
That's-
pick up in
But
the room.
I
but
don't
that's the
know.
thing
I
is
guess.
your scent is all over this place right now, and so
Sure.
it's tracking things and smelling all sorts of places where there aren't creatures standing there, but it all eventually
Right.
leads
And
to
it's a
creatures.
it's a crap roll too, so
Right. But I mean, you know where Shadow is, like Ore, you do. You've seen him, you've attacked him, and he's attacked you back.
yes, but I did not give a verbal command on my turn to either of these things, so they're sitting kind of neutral until I give them an actual command, unfortunately.
Oh, well then yeah, they wouldn't even do that perception check then. Don't they just normally take the
Dodge action, I believe.
dodge
They will take the
action?
dodge actions, yeah. I
Okay.
think actually I don't know. Does it work the same way
Or do they
for
just act like, because
hunter
that's how an
animals?
animal companion works.
I'm sure it
That's how
falls under the
most
same
summons
category.
work.
That's why I want to just kind of give a confirmation on it really quick because I think
Conjure
you're right.
animals.
They obey any verbal commands that you issue to them. No action required by you. Okay, so if no action is required by me, I can command them now, right?
If you don't issue any commands to them, they defend themselves from hostile creatures, but otherwise take no actions. So they're just standing
Okay,
there.
so they're just standing there. That's fine. They're both standing there.
Yep. Okay. Which gets us to your turn then, because you're after them. So
Cool. With that, can I tell if I look like me or if I look like Shadow?
you look like you to you.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire. Right next to the brown bear's top right hand corner, so
Mhm.
kind of central of the room, and try and get as much of the room into Fairy Fire as I can. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. So where the beat of light is. Okay.
Right, roughly where the beat of light is. Yes.
Okay. And what's the range on Fairy Fire?
It's a 20-foot square. Let me just confirm that. Yeah, it is a 20-foot cube. Each object within the 20-foot cube within range is outlined in starry, sprinkly light. And any creature in the area, they got to take a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So that's going to be yourself, Ito, the stone golem, the bear, the lion, and Sadzi is just barely within range of that. But Alandiel and Mazeki are way out of range. So all of you need
Okay.
to make dexterity saves. I can roll for the lion and the bear for you.
Sure.
It's dexterity, and what's the DC?
The DC is what is my DC on this? It is 17. The dex save of 17.
Okay, the lion and the bear both light up.
So does Ito.
So
You
does
got a
Ore.
7. Roll
And the
down.
construct also has +0 to dex, but does not light up with a nat 20. Sadzi, dex save.
We got a 7.
Okay, so Sadzi lights up as well. So everybody but the construct in the range lit up.
And no invisible creatures lit up, I'm assuming.
Correct. No invisible creatures lit up.
Shadow
all
is
right.
still gone.
I verbally throw out a command to the brown bear to make sure nobody enters the room I'm in front of. And to the lion, I say, find the invisible creature. And then with my bonus action, I am going to blind fire into the room, hoping to hit an invisible target.
Okay.
Blind
That
fire
piece of
into
ground.
the room. Okay. You're at disadvantage because
Sure, I figured as much. Yeah.
you're grappled by Ito.
Uh-huh.
Um,
I think I was going to be at disadvantage regardless, so I don't mind
Right.
firing just like blindly into the room.
blindly into the room. Okay. Roll a percentile dice for me real quick, and then make your roll at disadvantage.
All right, so a percentage roll, rolling now. Uh, 79 is my percentage, and the blind disadvantage starry archer is 18 into the room.
Okay, it doesn't make contact with anything. You rolled high enough on
Cool.
your percentage that no one got hit.
Cool.
Since you were blindly firing, I was like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potential creatures in your line of sight.
Sure.
It's like, okay. Alright. No one gets hit.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the commands off to the animals. That is my fairy fire to see if anything invisible lit up, which apparently did not. That's a bonus action attack roll. Blah blah blah. I can't move because I'm still grappled. That's it for me, I guess.
Okay. Ito.
Ito still sees this shadow in his hands.
Yep.
But he doesn't see Ori anywhere.
Correct. You also don't see Sadzi anywhere.
Ito's
Or
just gonna stay put, and he's gonna ready an action to attack this shadow if the shadow takes offensive actions against him.
Okay.
What did Ito hear this shadow shout just now?
You were giving
the
commands
animals.
to the bear. Like, so.
Right, to the bear and to the lion.
Yeah.
One of which was look for the invisible creature.
So. Yeah.
I don't know. With the way that people are hearing things different than we're
Mhm.
saying them, I just wasn't sure if they heard something different.
Nope. They hear them like that, but as far as Ito is concerned, Ore is the invisible creature, or Satsi, because he doesn't see either of them. And so those are commands that make sense for Shadow to give.
So he's just playing it safe, and he'll hold an action.
Yep. Okay. All right. Alandiel, it is your turn.
So everybody, we got a glittering host and no sign of shadow.
Correct. The little ball of light did grow a little bit bigger. That's all that you've noticed.
I'm going to I want to do a perception check to see. Shadow's got to be hiding in one of the corners. So I'm going to see if I can. I don't have that great a view. I should tell everybody to stay back. And I'll take the dodge action and hold down this doorway.
Okay.
Ready to jump to the side in case that thing goes boom.
All right. Sadzi, it is your turn.
Shout, get out of here, Shadow. Show your face.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out if I'd be best going on the offensive or just... whatever. Can I just firebolt the shadow I see, I guess?
Yeah, he's blocked from your line of sight right now, so you'll have to move out into
Okay.
the room to see him.
Okay. It's only like 10 feet, though.
Yeah, and then you'd have a direct line of sight, and he's lit up nice and bright for you for advantage.
Yep.
Well, all right then.
And so roll again with advantage.
Okay.
So.
Nope, they both sucked. So it was a 12. I'm pretty sure that misses.
That does miss. Thank you.
Okay.
We'll just say I aimed off because I wasn't entirely sure you were Shadow. Yeah.
Shadow is attacking Shadow. All right. Anything else that you'd like to do, Sadzi?
Mostly, I'm just curious what would happen if I was like yelling, "Wrong tabaxi," or "Not me, I'm a Dampier, not a tabaxi." Would the glamour basically just like make me sound like I'm just yelling, "I'm Shadow," or something like that?
One way to find out.
Because I thought you had see invisibility. Because like that was the thing we definitely talked about, you getting see invisibility.
I have greater invisibility.
Yeah, but it was
No, I don't.
Spell.
All right.
I'm so confused.
Well, Mazeki, it is your turn.
I am gonna be sad.
Oh wait, sorry. It is the construct's turn, which you didn't give it any command, so it's just gonna dodge.
It's just gonna
Then it's
uncomfortably
Mazeki's turn.
dodge. All right, I'm gonna cast Mage Hand as my action, because God forbid I be allowed to do it as a bonus action because it's my class feature. And then, using my bonus action, I'm gonna command it. I'm gonna cast it next to the shiny orb thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell it to pick it up.
Okay. Make a dexterity save.
Okay. For me.
You know, I'm not sure exactly how it works with your hand, but this is how it works when it's interactive with. Is it a dexterity save needs to be made to grab and move
The
it?
hand got an 8.
Okay. It goes off.
Okay.
So you and Alondiel are the two outside of range. So I need everybody else to make a dexterity save.
All of it.
I'll go ahead and do for the bear, the lion, and the construct for you guys. Lion fails. Bear fails.
Or
construct fails.
I got a 12, so Sadzi fails.
Okay. Ito?
Ito got a 16.
16 fails. So all of you that fail take 52 points of fire damage as this massive explosion occurs. That's going to kill the bear, the lion, and the construct.
And Ore is down.
And
can I cast Absorb Elements?
you have your reaction. What does Absorb Elements do?
gives them resist.
Yeah.
But is it
Spellcaster
against
70.
any kind of attack or?
It's elemental damage, so
Yeah.
fire damage
Okay.
would
Fire
count.
damage is included.
Okay.
I have that too. I just realized I also have absorb elements.
All right.
Oh, yeah. I knew it had something to do with melee attack. You store it for your next melee attack. Got it.
So it was 52, half would be 26.
Yes.
I'm still down. I only had 24 points left.
If Ito knew that you were an ally, he could help you out, but he doesn't. He has literally 1 HP left.
Okay.
I'm looking pretty rough. I have 6 HP, but I'm still up.
Okay.
Does Ito get to add his dex or his shield bonus to the dex, or I don't remember how that works.
Is that a
Oh yeah, he
class
does.
feature
He
of
has
his?
Shield
Master?
Master.
Yeah,
No, from Shield Master.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he has a
Area
+1
effect
shield, so he
on the
actually
far
got a
side of
19.
Nice.
Okay. Then he does save, so he would only take half.
Then I think the other part is I take none, right? Let me double check. Shield Master.
Master of Shields.
Yeah, if it allows half damage on success, you can use your reaction to take no damage. So I do that, and instead of having 1 health, I have 53 health.
Yay.
Good assist, Mizeki. Thanks for reminding me about that.
It's like the only thing it's actually.
You can't add your shield to it, though. You can add your shield's AC bonus to any dexterity saving throw you make against a
Singular.
spell or other harmful effect that targets only you.
Okay, it is only you. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Then I have 1 life.
Don't save.
So you
But
do
if you
not
had
save.
saved, you would have taken no damage.
But if you had saved, you would have taken no damage. Yep. Okay.
Cool.
With Ore going unconscious, does he still look like Shadow, or does he go back to looking like Ore? Okay.
Yeah, because it's an external effect on you.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, I'm curious. If, like, one of us who are shadowed looks down, do we look like ourselves to?
You look like yourself to yourself.
Okay, so, like, I couldn't look down at myself and be like, oh shit, I look like somebody I shouldn't.
Yep. Nope. You look like yourself to yourself.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Okay. That was Mizeki, and it's still Mizeki's turn because that was just the action.
So Mizeki's going to say, "Oops." And
Why? Oops! You killed Shadow. He's down, laying on the ground now.
so the range that covered was like the entire. That was a big chunk of area.
It's 20-foot radius.
Yeah.
Just like the regular fireball
Okay.
spell.
So, and I have my. Oh, I only have my move. I'm gonna run over to this area of the room, and that's my done.
Okay. Or a death saves. Since you are
Oh, good.
unconscious.
If Ore dies because he's the one that convinced Sadzi not to take C invisibility, that would be very ironic.
I rolled a 19, so that's a save.
Okay. All right. Ito.
Ito has no clue what's going on, so he's just gonna kill Shadow.
Okay.
But he sees 2 shadows still, and one of them's down.
Yep. You see 2 shadows. One of them's down, so you could easily finish him off.
No, he's gonna go for the other shadow.
Okay.
Let's see, other shadow is just in range. All right, other shadow that's being Sadzi. You're getting grappled with an athletics check of 27.
Do I even have to roll this? We already know how it's going to happen.
Yeah, if you can't beat a 27, then you don't need to roll.
Well, just for giggles, I rolled. I got a 2, so that's a grand total of 3.
You can roll acrobatics over athletics if it's better for you.
Not by much.
But yeah, if neither of them have a +8,
Yeah, no, I rolled a 13 on that one, so that gave me a 16. So yeah, we're just.
so you are grappled.
Yeah, I'm grappled.
All right. Does a 14 hit your AC?
No, I have a 16 AC.
Okay, so then he misses you with the spear, and that's his turn. He doesn't have any healing that he can do anymore either. So
But he does have action surge though, because you didn't use that. You just did second wind, right?
yeah, but he's not gonna be able to damage. Like he's not a damaging character. He's fully on defense, so
Yeah.
he's good. He'll just pass.
Okay. Alondiel, it is your turn.
Oh man.
Ooh.
Oh.
Mizeki, I believe to get there you had to run through Spirit Guardians.
It's 3 squares. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hold on. I was here.
Yeah.
And
So
let
me draw a
moving through
square.
Spirit Guardians.
Yeah, no, let me draw a square around
Yeah.
you. So 1, 2, 3. Oh god. That is a significantly larger square than I expected it to be. Right? Is it you're in the middle.
Yeah, so
I'm
that's
in the
right.
middle.
Is it 15 radius or 15 diameter?
It's radius.
Okay, so that's diameter, so it should be that.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
big stay away zone.
Okay, so
And what's your speed right now?
40.
40. So you could get
I'm gonna Elandiel, you're in the middle of 2 squares,
Oh, am I? It didn't snap.
I think. Yeah. All right.
yeah,
Let me see if
Whichever
I can.
spot puts me in the doorway.
right,
There we
that
go.
one where you are there.
5. That's 25. And that one's grappled. 30 and then 10. So I would actually be there.
There you go.
Cool.
Yeah. As soon as I called Alondiel's turn, I went, "Oh, wait a second."
Would that have put you in the blast?
That would have
moved
put
after
him
the
in the
blast.
blast, but he was after the blast
I
because
did
Okay.
he
the
triggered the
first.
blast before he moved.
That's right. Okay.
So that would have put him like right next to the blast.
In the bear space.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's my turn?
Yep.
I'm going to do now that the little death bead is gone, I'm going to step to this side of the door.
Okay.
And I want to do a perception check to see if invisible guy. Probably not 16.
You don't hear anything. No creatures stirring or anything.
No disruptions in the air.
Nope.
Hey, you got one. I can now see.
Yeah,
There's
one
a shadow
shadow's
unconscious at
down,
the other end of the room.
and Ito's got the other one grappled. So.
Make them talk.
Yep. Okay, and your spirit guardians moved 5 feet, which we didn't move the square, but that's fine. Anything else that you want to do, Alondiel?
Nope. Just try to make it so nobody can get past me.
All right, Sadzi, Ito is attacking you.
Okay. Clearly, I don't want Ito to attack me.
Tell Ito, no thank you.
Ito, no smashing.
Ito, please don't shove me into next week. I
mean, Ito's got the biggest grudge against Shadow here, so.
Yeah, so I guess because I'm hoping that he won't decide to try to like strangle me or something. Can I do like chill touch, I guess?
Okay. Chill touch.
On Ito? Who are you chill touching?
Ito. Okay, I got a 17, which knowing Ito probably won't work.
That wouldn't hit, but also it'd be a disadvantage.
Yeah, because it's a ranged attack and you're in melee. I was just checking that. So.
But either way, it doesn't hit, so you have to reroll though.
Yeah, because we already know it misses.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, most of my touch stuff isn't
actually touch.
Well, it's not like gonna do anything. It's mostly like restorative.
Yeah.
Wait, from a meta perspective, it's probably not the best idea to attack Ito to convince him that you're on his team.
Good point, but you're also trying to strangle me. And we've seen
he's just grappling you, so you can't attack other people.
You did try and stab them with the spear.
True.
This is the truth.
You could always bite him.
Do it.
Ooh. Bite.
Bite him.
Okay. Add your con modifier to attack and damage rolls when you attack.
Well, most of what I've learned from all this is that we were not prepared for an enemy that can go invisible.
Still aren't.
Yeah.
Okay, so I rolled a 13 on that.
Yeah, that misses Ito. So. Okay. All right.
Bummer, I was totally gonna regain some hit points there.
Anything else you want to do?
I guess just keep yelling like, "It's Sadzi, don't hurt me."
It's Shadow, don't hurt me.
I'm your buddy. I'm your friend.
Remember what I did to you. I'll do it again.
Is there any way that our characters can like save against this effect with everything going on, or is it just like, nope, we just are glamored forever?
Yep, you gotta find the way to end the spell, which Sadzi's already done once.
Don't worry, Ito will just kill everyone.
No, we're down to the last one.
Yeah. Miseki, your turn. There's a bleeding out shadow and a shadow being grappled to death by Ito.
Right.
And a 15-foot cube.
Yep. I'm gonna go to there.
And Thunderwave?
And Thunderwave this corner.
Okay.
Just because.
How does Thunderwave affect objects?
It makes them go all over the place if they're not nailed down.
Okay. So the torches and the sconces, I would consider them nailed down because the sconces are nailed into the wall. So nothing happens there. Okay. All right.
Oh, it does 2d8 damage.
To all of the objects in the area.
Creatures only, actually. Only creatures take damage. Objects are thrown.
Okay.
And there is a thunderous boom that can be heard up to 300 feet away.
You all hear a very loud boom.
Okay. Oh. I thunder waved the corner.
All right.
And that's it.
Ore death saves, and then Ito.
That is a 10. Is that a success? 10's a success, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 10 is success.
You have a 55% chance of success because they're generous with death saves.
Yep.
So that's 2 successes, no fails.
Correct. Ito. What would you like to do, Ito?
Oh yeah, Ito, that's me. Brain is not used to that name being me responding to it.
Yeah.
So Ito is gonna attack this shadow that tried to attack him, and he gets rage on his face, and he's like, "I can't believe you did this to me and my friends." And then he'll just
Again.
attack. Meanwhile, the real shadow is just laughing. Is gonna clean everybody up easily.
I haven't taken any damage yet from this event.
You took some right at the very beginning.
I took some regular damage, yeah, but that's not related to the multiple shadows event.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Since the multiple shadows came. Yeah.
I did, however, set off the fireball.
Yep. Which did a lot of damage to everybody else.
All right, 19 and 20 against your AC, Salty.
This would be an appropriate time for shield if those would miss with shield.
Yeah, that'd be a great time to shield.
And I believe they would,
Yeah.
since you said earlier your AC was 16. So shield
Yeah.
will make both of those miss.
Then yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. That's Ito.
And then Alandiel.
Okay. I will use. It's not within range. I'll cast Dispel Magic on the shadow that's Ito's fighting.
Okay. The only effect on her, I believe, is that one. You do need to make a check for it. So go ahead and make your wisdom check.
Okay. Hey, come on, let me.
Like, I don't think anything else has been cast on Satsi, right? No one else has cast anything on her?
That's awesome.
Not that I recall.
Yeah.
I am going to use my luck.
Okay.
On that. There we go.
23? Yeah, that'll do it. Ito, you now see that you are holding and squeezing Satsi to death.
Oh no!
Thanks.
Wrong cat.
It must be a tricky to finish the hostage off.
Ah, Sadzi! But he's gonna let her go.
All right. Yeah, I'll let you do that as a reaction. Satsi, it is your turn.
Okay. Good question. Can I... If I tried to spell magic on Ore, would it work? Like, to remove the appearance?
I mean, you still have to make the check for it. Because it's a high enough level effect that it has to be rolled for.
Fair.
So.
I'll try it because I've noticed the number of shadows in the room is not adding up to the number of shadows I think it should be.
I mean, there's only one shadow.
But I don't see Ore.
Correct, you don't see Ore.
So something is wrong here.
But last time, Ore was always running it back and forth in between the back rooms.
But this isn't last time. Clearly, since we have different abilities and stuff. So.
It's okay. Our knack for making bad decisions continues.
Mm-hmm.
As always.
Guess that means we know who the last shadow is, who the real shadow must be. That
Yeah.
one over there on the floor.
Who's bleeding out?
All right, I got a 14. That's not going to be enough, is
A
it?
14 is not going to be enough.
Bummer.
But where'd Ore go?
He could have darted into the room to protect the mayor.
I should go check.
Mazeki, it is your turn.
I'm gonna be upset. That's my current plan.
Okay.
Go check on the mayor.
Mazeki is upset.
Yeah, I guess I can check on the mayor.
Okay.
Which room is he in? The one
He's
that
in
Ori's
the-
unconscious in front of?
Yes.
Okay.
And the little floor trap.
30. So I have to dash to get there. So I'll go check on the mayor. How's the mayor doing? I still have another, I think, 10 feet of movement after I get there.
Okay. You open up the hatch where you expect the mayor to be, and the mayor is not
Mayor's
there.
gone.
What?
Cool.
Yeah, you guys just assumed he went invisible, so I let you roll with it.
Yeah.
But
I'm guessing he used.
I mean, he was.
Did he just freaking teleport?
he did teleport. That's how he escapes a
He's-
grapple.
But how did he teleport and cast? Whatever. Yeah, maybe he has a class effect or something, or an item.
Or he used the
Yeah.
wispy one.
He has a feature
Or-
that lets him create chaos, and
Huh.
then he teleported.
I was going to say, doesn't Warcaster let you cast like 2 at once or
No.
something like that?
No.
But there's if he's a creature of a certain type, they'll have like spells and effects and stuff. Okay. Well, shit.
Again?
Better stab Ore. He could be Shadow. Mizaki's going to be rather nonplussed about this because it went about the same as it went last time.
Yep.
That's my turn.
Except for Ore's the only one down this time.
Instead of the
Yeah,
only one
so
up.
It went better than it went last time, actually.
Okay. Ore, death save. Let's see what happens.
All right, I'm rolling. 19.
Okay. So with that, you stabilize. Those of you in the room there notice Shadow's body disappear. Ore, you wake up fully conscious back at the campfire.
Okay,
And
is it just me and Zirdig sitting there at the campfire now?
the other three are sitting there at the campfire, but the smoke is engulfing them still.
I instantly charge back into the smoke.
Okay. So, as you charge back into the smoke, you appear in the center of the room. You all see Ore appear out of nowhere.
In the Spirit Guardian?
Yeah, in the Spirit Guardians.
Oh, or actually the center room's like just outside of
why
it.
does this hurt?
You're actually just outside of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, that answers where Ore went. Where'd you go?
Everybody attacked me, and Ito tackled me, and then a flame went off, and then I was sitting at the campfire outside, and now I rushed into the smoke that was engulfing you, and I am back in this room. Did you defeat Shadow?
No.
I'm gonna lie and say we did. He's gone.
Okay.
I got a 25. Clearly, we've defeated him.
25 deception that we beat Shadow. And you're telling that to everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying we clearly defeated him.
All right. So I need everybody then to make an insight check versus Mazeki.
Oh, true, because we don't know what's down there.
Yeah. you have no idea what happened in the other room, and Mazeki is now claiming that Shadow is dead.
Natural
I-
20 for 25.
Not
Yeah,
dead,
defeated.
defeated.
Yeah.
I got a 9.
12.
Okay. So, Mazeki, as you come out and you tell everybody this, you watch as they all vanish. The three of you wake up back at the campfire and see just the smoke over Mazeki.
Lying to your friends is the secret to success.
Well, they believe that Shadow is done and defeated.
Yes, they believe he's
Did
been defeated, so they left. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it.
So, Mazeki, you are now alone in this room, convinced that Shadow is defeated. Are you convinced that Shadow is defeated? You
No.
convinced your friends.
Yeah, I said that he has been. I didn't tell anyone.
When you
Like,
said
I
that,
don't
they
believe
all
it.
disappeared.
Perfect. Now all I have to do is lie to myself.
Hmm. You hear the voice in your head goes, "It's never easy to lie to yourself. I think there's another way that we can get out of here, though."
I got a 27 to lie to myself.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna try it.
Okay, make it
that
a
like-
disadvantage lying to yourself because you know you're lying to yourself.
Ah, I got a 15 to lie to myself, or at disadvantage. I still got a 15.
Hmm.
Oh, the lying is a disadvantage. Okay,
Yeah.
I got a 27 still. I rolled another 19
Okay.
or 18.
Can you beat a 27 with advantage on your insight check?
No,
No? Okay.
my insight is 2.
All right. You convince yourself that Shadow is defeated.
Perfect.
And you
He's
wake
clearly
up.
gone.
All right.
Victory.
And you are now all back around the campfire.
Mazeki, how is it that you were able to defeat him?
Willpower and excellent training.
I see. And tactically, how did that work to our favor?
Well, these are obviously mental constructs of some kind. And if you practice a skill enough, you get very good at it.
I see. So you willed us to win.
Effectively, yes.
Or escape.
Nope,
Outstanding.
we won. This is being declared. I have a photo for this. Hold on.
Now that we're awake at the campfire, what is our health status?
Oh, you don't take any damage.
Okay, so full health. Got it.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Do I still have lost spell slots?
Spell slots are used, but
Okay.
damage is not real.
Got it.
There we go. We've President Bush mission accomplished.
All right. So with that, you notice that the four of you who were in the dream state, you notice that the other elf who was here at the campfire has woken up and has begun to pack up and leave in the morning.
Wait a minute. Was he Shadow?
Hey, what's our buddy?
He does pick up a piece of paper that's at his feet, look at it for a moment, pull out his quill, make a little tick on it, and then just drops it back on the ground, and then begins walking away. At this point, the sun is beginning to come up, and Zerdig would finish his trance at this point. Zerdig, you
The rest-
benefit from a long rest. No one else does.
No one else.
Is,
That's what I was going to ask. Got it.
Yep.
I will go over and look at the piece of paper that the other elf made a tick on.
It is the note that Zerdig wrote for him when you guys arrived at the camp and started setting up. Do you want to travel with us? Yes, no, maybe. And there's a check that says no.
Friend request denied.
You've been left on red.
So, Alandiel, this is your pilgrimage. It is a new morning. What do you wish to do?
Take. You know what? Let's walk off the path for a bit.
Okay. Who do you want to lead? Do you want to lead, or do you want someone else to lead as you're going off the trail for the first time?
Why not? I'll give it a go.
Okay. Give me a survival check then.
Can I assist with that survival check?
I could guidance myself.
Yeah. If you want a guidance and with the assist from Ore, you can roll it again with advantage.
You'll live with it. Dear God, I'm lost. Help.
And then you can add your guidance to it.
There we go.
Okay.
I don't think I need with the help. The two of us being like that way. Yep. Okay.
Elondiel.
You just point and say that way, and Ori just kind of walks over to you and turns to you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Ori would walk up and tap you on the shoulder and be like, Elondiel, I value your judgment immensely, but I think we need to go that way.
All right. So you
That
begin
way it is.
walking and making your way towards the direction, not following the trail anymore, but towards the direction of the next campsite. As you travel, let's have Zerdig roll a d20 for me for the first hour of travel. And we'll see if anything happens.
So spell slots are
tell me
used.
if higher or lower is good.
But
No, I'm just
Hell,
kidding.
eight-
4.
4? Okay.
4.
First hour, uneventful. Full.
So-
Go ahead.
Spell slots were used. HP damage wasn't real though, so I'd be at
Correct.
full. Okay.
All right. First hour, as you're tracking, you're off the trail, you're making good time. Nothing seems to happen. Mizeki, let's have you go ahead and roll for the next hour. Now that you have ventured off the trail.
Making our way downtown. Out of 19.
Okay. So as you begin traveling and you're getting further, you see where the trail begins to venture off even further from where you are. And as you continue on, you see that there are a group of animals of different grazing kind. So there are some deer, some elk that are up ahead.
I thought that you were going to say that they were clearly druids, and I was going to be like, dwarves.
They could be. But they are grazing animals, that type, out here on the plains.
Okay.
Up ahead.
I'm going to point them out quietly. I don't know why we're not hunters or anything. We're probably loud as hell.
Mhm. Yeah. And so, Alandiel, you're leading the way. Zeki points them out. What do you want to do? Lead away or
How-
lead towards?
How far out of the way are they?
They are in the way that you are going, but you did see where the path did start to diverge more from them.
I'd keep note of the way it diverges, and
Mhm.
I'd go take a look at them,
Okay.
see if they let us get close.
All right. So, are you approaching slowly or at a normal pace?
I'll go normal till I get within about like 100 feet, and then I'll slow down if they don't scatter before then.
Okay. So yeah, as you approach, everybody else following along with you, keeping pace with you. As you get within about 150 feet, they all seem to kind of notice that you are there, and all lift up their heads and begin looking in your direction, stopping their grazing for the time being. As you
I'll look
continue within
for
that
like
100 feet,
a big like piece of plant to pick up, like hold it out like I want to feed one. As I approach slowly.
okay. All right. So you make a nature check to see if you can find a decent sized plant to offer.
9.
You grab a few blades of grass, nothing big, but you offer them out as you are approaching. Go ahead and give me an animal handling check.
While this is going on, Ore is going to lean down to Sadzi.
17.
Is there one that you would like?
Okay.
If there's one that looks weak or easy, let's go for it.
Okay. So, as you start approaching and you're holding out the food, several of them scatter. One of the deer does remain behind and still staring at you and the food that you're holding out, and begins to slowly walk towards you.
Yeah, and I'll whisper like, "That's right, you're safe. Come here." And I'll be saying it in Elven.
Mhm.
Like, good deer, good deer. And again, hold both hands up and just be like, if it starts coming towards me, I'll stop taking steps and I'll just stand there in like an inviting,
Okay.
very slow and stable pose.
All right. Satsi, there's only one left. The rest have scattered.
Can we name it dinner?
It is slowly approaching towards Alondiel, who is holding out some food for it.
Creepily whispering to it.
Good deer.
And he is
Okay.
speaking to it in Elvish.
If I want to try to hunt and take down this deer, possibly with Ore's help.
Yeah, that's what I'm giving you the opportunity to do right now. If you want to hunt it, it's within range of your spells and your crossbow, which I think you still have a crossbow, that you could start attacking it now, or you could try and stealth and sneak up on it.
I cast Eldritch Blast.
I was going to cast Sleep on it.
Oh.
Let Ore go first.
Before Ore goes, no, it's better if it takes damage first.
Okay. Alright, so Ore is casting Sleep. Mazeki is casting Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Zerdig or Sadzi, are you doing anything?
How close is it to me?
At this point, it's about 60 feet from you. And for Alondiel, it's only about 40 feet because you're up front leading and it's getting closer and closer to you.
Firebolt.
Okay, so you're going to Firebolt. All right, so Mazeki first, you guys said, and then you want it to take more damage before Sleep?
Ore first.
No.
Let it be asleep.
You
want sleep after because sleep depends on soul hit points.
Zerdig is going to shoot.
And
Also,
Zerdig's
if
going
you
to shoot it?
attack once it's asleep, it'll wake up.
Okay.
This guy's getting destroyed.
You guys decide which order you want to go in. And then
So
just
I
roll
rolled
to hit.
34 for the hit points of falling something to sleep. So if it has less than 34 hit points, it's instantly going to sleep.
Okay.
So
you're
any
doing,
other attack would be an advantage.
You're doing Sleep first.
No, Mizaki's just without regard just going to shoot it immediately.
Okay.
Like Ore's over here being tactical, but he's just like,
all right. Well, since you guys are having a bit trouble deciding, go ahead and roll initiative, and we'll just go in that order. Whatever.
Zerdig is gonna go last because he wasn't planning on this, so he probably won't act because you guys will have done this all before then.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine it's effectively a surprise round of them just being like, yeah, boom.
Okay, Mazeki, you are first, and then Ore and Sadze are together.
The beams are 17 and 22 respectively.
Yep, those both hit.
Okay, and so it's 14 force damage.
Total from the both of them?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Alondiel, as you're holding out this food for this deer to eat, and it's slowly approaching you, all of a sudden 2 blasts of force energy come around you, striking the deer in quick succession, and the deer falls over dead.
No.
He's taking a nap, Alondiel.
I heard 14 horse damage.
Maximum horse damage.
Yep. Okay.
I mean, I had to spend a couple rounds not attacking anything. I gotta shoot somebody.
Well, what do you want to do now that there's a dead deer?
Food, glorious food.
Yes, because you
I'm
definitely need
gonna
food on this
go
pilgrimage.
over and be like, no, poor dear. And I'll pull out my sketch pad and draw in its last happy moments of life
Okay.
before it was
So,
struck down.
Poor Alondra has been scarred for life.
I think Ori and I are probably gonna just get in there and start field dressing this deer and trying to figure out how to save the blood for me.
Well, if he was asleep, you could potentially have fed on a live creature. I don't know if you would have
Who's to
preferred
say
that.
that the deer's not asleep?
Yeah, it's not asleep now. No, it's
Or a
beyond sleep.
cast sleep on it. Might be asleep.
And you cast destruction on it, so
It has no pulse.
Maybe it's a magical deer.
Ori's just going to give you like a stern look for a hot minute, and then just walk over and start field
Why would
stripping
you look at me
the.
like that? We're gonna take life from it, right? It doesn't care how that's done. Plus, it was instant.
Okay. So who is doing what to the deer?
I'm going to help Sadzi recover as much blood, and then I'll field strip it for venison.
Okay. So who's
Yep.
cutting into the deer?
I'll do the cutting, and I'll probably have Ori lift it so that we can drain the blood into like a canteen or something.
Okay.
Or a bowl, or whatever we have that
You're gonna
is.
get cursed. Cutting the deer.
I have
Sadzi,
a +8 survival. Would that be a survival check, or would it be more of a nature check?
Sadzi, go ahead and make a dexterity check as you cut into this deer. Just general dexterity.
Ooh. I rolled an 11.
Okay, yeah, +3, so 14. Okay, so you cut into the deer, and it's a fairly good cut. And you notice as the blood begins to flow out that there is something very wrong with the blood. It's much thicker than it should be, and it is black instead of red.
Can I sniff some of the blood? Like, I assume it's like getting on my hands and stuff. Can I just like sniff
Do you
the
want to get
blood
it
and
on
see if
your
I can?
hands? That's why I had you roll a dexterity check.
Oh. No, can I just lean down and like sniff it? Because I'm sure there's some on the ground by this point.
No,
I'm trying to.
it hasn't reached the ground. That's how slow
Yeah,
and thick it is
it's
moving.
goopy.
Ew.
gotta wash it. Lab safety.
Like slower than molasses.
Gross. Yeah, let's I guess let's waft this over. And do I have any? Would I have any knowledge of why it might be all this goopiness?
You don't.
Weird.
Am
Okay.
I able to ascertain what is going on with this weird molassesy blood?
No, you have no idea why this would happen. It seemed perfectly healthy up until you killed it.
Did your Eldritch Blast do something weird to this deer?
I mean, probably because he just kind of gestures at everything. Weird things seem to be on the docket. Like I would chance a bet that it's some sort of weird spirit deer thing going on.
Elandiel, do you know of any weirdness with creatures on this part of the Elven Isle?
Aren't the elves vegetarian?
A lot of them are.
Not all,
So,
Okay.
but not all.
but yeah.
Alondiel, give me a history check, and depending on that result, I will probably ask you for a religion check as well.
14.
Okay. Yes, go ahead and give me a religion check.
22. Dead things' blood congeals.
Dead thing's blood does congeal. You have heard stories about people that went on their pilgrimage, killed things unnecessarily, that left a curse upon them.
Oh, snap, guys.
I was gonna eat it.
Once again, Mazeki has saved the rest of the party, but not himself.
I
Um,
just want to reiterate, I cast sleep.
yeah, but you also started working on
I
it
was
to, yep. So,
I was assisting my
Wait.
friend who does have a bloodlust to,
Uh-huh.
feed.
a
So,
No, I have
I'm
a
aware.
blood need. I have to have blood.
Alondia and Zerdig are the safe ones here.
I was trying to
Zerdig is
feed
like,
it.
what?
Wait, is it only if you kill the creature? Or is it harm it? Because, like,
Probably
okay.
harm.
Oh, bummer. I was going to say, if we'd had to already put it to sleep, and then I come and just, like,
Oh, I
drink its
definitely
blood for
make
a little
sure I
bit.
use the words kill when I explain, not just harm. I don't use harm. I use kill.
All right.
Like, yeah, if it was asleep and Sadzi just fed on it without killing it, I mean it.
It might be a little anemic for a bit, but it would be fine.
I mean, the way to find out is to go catch one of the ones that ran off.
How do we know this deer wasn't cursed first?
That is the question.
Perhaps
I'm just
next
telling
time.
you what has been passed down to me.
Perhaps next
You
time.
didn't feel like mentioning that earlier?
I didn't think you were going to kill it.
You didn't think that the party that regularly has a member who eats blood from slaughtered animals wouldn't kill an animal?
Every night at the campfire, you get the exact desired foods you want. I didn't think we had a need.
We also get to often experience traumatizing, dreamlike events.
That's why we're taking the longer way to the next one.
Well, I think it's on Mazeki's head anyway, so...
You are a terrible tour guide.
Okay, well, I
Alondia-
didn't think it needed to
I'm
be
taking off the
said.
star for this.
Don't needlessly kill things unless you want to have black animal blood flowing in you or not flowing. Don't touch it.
I mean, this is a darn shame because, I was going to eat it, and now it's just totally wasted.
No, you have to eat it now, otherwise it will be wasted.
I ain't eating this.
Alondiel, I do apologize for my part if I've corrupted your pilgrimage by this action. My apologies.
Well, I pray your justification is sufficient to avoid any curses.
Well, it's dead now anyway. Should we, I don't know, is there some special way to, honor the deer? Do you burn it or something? Bury it? I mean,
I
if
can
it's
administer
cursed, I don't...
some rights.
That sounds great.
Spare the dying wouldn't help at this point, would it?
No, it's already dead.
All right, well, let's give the deer its last rites.
Okay. Alondia will spend the time administering rights to the deer.
I will assist and do a little druid craft and help the ground start growing around the body, get the nutrients from it.
What do you do with the body? Are you burying it? Are you burning it? Are you leaving it alone?
If he's burying it like in the earth, I won't stop him.
I would let the local plant life start taking over and kind of grow into it. Maybe you know what? I'll do like a
Circle of
sapling,
life
like a
it.
little tree sapling come out of the center of the wound.
I mean, I can dig a bit if you guys want me to bury it. I've got some experience there.
It doesn't have to be like deep. It's the whole like
It's
natural
the
order
principle
of
of the
life
thing.
and death. Like
Mhm.
we don't want to deprive the rest of the ecosystem from being able to do its thing. It's like a shallow grave, or like get some foliage
Yeah,
over it or something.
yeah, that's kind of like making the foliage grow over it and have like a little bit of a sapling start coming out of it to one day be a tree, an oak. I'll do like a little oak sapling spring from the wound, as well as cause the rest of the surrounding grass to help engulf it a little bit.
Okay.
I'm just gonna tell the deer I'm sorry we killed you, and I'm sorry that I didn't get the chance to eat you because I'm afraid you looked very yummy. Please go forth in peace.
Okay. Ore, so you cast your druid craft and you have your little oak sapling grow up in the wound that where you've already cut it open, and it grows up a little bit larger than you anticipated, and then immediately begins to morph and shift. And it's not a beautiful oak. Instead, it's this weird dead tree that just keeps growing and growing.
I back up. Try and give this twisted growth a little space. Turn to Alondiel. That was not my intent.
I don't think that's supposed to happen. If it gets too much bigger, we should probably burn it to not let it engulf everything.
Yeah,
That's how the gang burned down the elven forest.
you're not near a forest to burn down. But yeah, it keeps
The tree's gonna
going and
multiply.
growing. As it does, you see the carcass of the deer begin to get lifted up as the tree grows, and eventually the tree begins ripping the deer carcass apart into different pieces. And as it does, you watch as the dead tree goes from a normal wooden color to a dark black color matching the blood. What would you all
Well, that's
like to
freaky.
do right now?
Sacred flame.
Go home?
I mean, I do have speak with plants via the staff.
He's just gonna be screaming constantly. It'll be great.
Okay, so I heard
I
Sacred
also have
Flame, Speak with
plants.
Plants, Run Away.
I mean, he's not gonna actively run away.
But if it's not a creature, I can't target it with sacred flame. So
I can just
probably not
create
actively.
bonfire.
That works.
I mean, if that's what you want, sure.
Yeah,
I feel kind
I'll
of
cast.
guilty about this.
I will certainly cast Speak with Plants and ask, what is happening to you?
Okay. I'm gonna need you all to go ahead and roll initiative. And
7.
I don't have a map for this because
10.
yeah.
20.
I think I got 9.
8.
20.
Rondio, your gods are assholes.
So it was 20 for Zerdig, 8 for Mazeki.
Yeah.
9 for
Sadzi,
Sadzi,
7
10 for Ore.
10 for Ore,
7 for Elandio. It's like
7 for Elandio.
Yep.
yeah, we have 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wow. Okay. And
then
this
Zerdig
thing
the
gets
overkill.
a okay. All right. So you watch as this tree creature forms covered in this icky black goo, and you see where the bits and pieces of flesh of the deer carcass form this bloody, disfigured, what appears to be a face in the tree. And it begins quickly rushing, lunging towards you. It's going to target first Mizeki. That is a 27 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
18 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And then it's going to turn to Sadzi and slam into you as well. That is a 23 to hit.
Can I cast shield?
Does shield get you higher than a 23 AC?
No, it brings me to a 21.
So you can, but it won't do you any good.
Well, then I won't bother.
You take 17 points of bludgeoning damage. All right. And then first is Zerdig.
Well, Zerdig doesn't necessarily want to be fighting this thing. He thinks it's like a protective spirit of the force, something like that. But he also doesn't want his friends to die. So I guess he'll get involved. Z2 will go over by Sadzi, and because that's the last person that this thing attacked. So I guess Zerdig will go over there too and flank the creature in question with Sadzi and then attack it.
Okay.
That is a natural 20. Thank you very much.
All right.
For 17 damage.
What kind?
Slashing.
Slashing? 17? Okay.
Yeah. I feel like I'm forgetting something. But that's right. And then attack number 2. A 19, which is also a crit for Zerdig.
Okay.
Because of he took the increased crit range. So let me roll this manually real quick because Beyond isn't. That's another 17 slashing.
Okay.
Both are magical. Magical slashing.
All right. All right.
And he'll be done. Oh, sorry. He has a bonus action still. He'll command Z2 to attack it as well.
Okay. Z2 attacks, moves up next to Sadzi, and then attacks.
Yeah, but he misses terribly. He rolled a natural 6. So, and then plus his mod, he's at like 11 or something.
Okay. All right.
I mutter to myself, I'm so sorry for this. And then I'm going to use my special use guiding bolt at the thing.
All right. Make your attack roll.
Is a 25 to hit.
That does hit.
And that is 17 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And then I will bonus action Starry Archer attack the guy.
Okay. First off, when that hits, you also take the damage.
Oh, okay. Sure. How much did I do? I did 17 points of damage. Got it. All right. And does a 21 hit it with the Starry Archer?
Yes, it does. Did you roll that with advantage because you're guiding bolt?
I did not. Let me roll it again just for a sec. Yeah, not higher. Okay. So it's the 10 damage.
Okay.
And then I take the 10 damage again as well.
Correct. Sadzi, it is your turn.
I'm going to turn 90 degrees and run pretty much as far as I can, and then I'm going to cast Create Bonfire at the roots of the tree.
Okay. You begin to run. It reaches out and grabs you. That is a 26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. You will take 11 points of bludgeoning damage. And then you can run away.
Yeah, keep running. Create bonfire.
Okay. It needs to make what kind of save to avoid that?
Dex 16.
It does not get that. So create bonfire does how much damage?
That's gonna be 10.
Okay. So it actually takes 20 because it's vulnerable to fire, and you also take 20 fire damage.
Ow! What the crap?
Anything
Can I
else you would like
stop,
to
drop,
do?
and roll?
No, you're not on fire. You just take the damage.
Okay, well this is not fair, but okay. I guess just keep trying to keep moving.
Okay.
That's it.
Mizeki, it is your turn.
So, first, I'm going to raise my middle finger in the direction of the tree. Then I'm going to disengage and leave the area at the best speed.
Okay.
Back towards the road. So 80 feet.
All right. Anything else?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. Alandiel, your turn.
Can I make a like religion check to see like what I think should be done with this thing? Did we create an eldritch abomination that should be put down, or is it just a thing following up with the curse that they inadvertently empowered?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make a religion check.
9 again, 14.
Okay. It is definitely at least one of those things, you are sure. Which you are not.
Man.
Could even be both.
It could. That's also an action. And yeah, I'm gonna get back away from the thing.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to do?
Actually, what is spiritual weapon Forcer Radiant? It is. I'm not going to cast anything right now.
Okay. All right. It's going to move, shifting over to get to Ore. It doesn't have to leave your reach to do that because it's got big, long reach, huge creature. And it is going to slam Ore twice since it's the only one within range. So the first one is a 28 to hit.
Oh yeah.
And you'll take 16 points of bludgeoning damage. And
That's
the second
rough. I'll
is a
take it.
26 to hit.
Yep, that'll help too.
And you'll take 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's exactly what it needed to put me to 0.
Okay. All right. With that, as you go unconscious, it leaves a bit of the goo on you. You immediately fail the death save. And it
Okay,
is Zerdik's
just one?
turn. Just one.
If that gets to 3, you just like die while you're awake.
Or is unconscious.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, that's
It
not
attacked
cool.
him again after he went unconscious, basically. So
So let's go ahead and attack it back.
without magic.
I don't remember any effects happening when I use my magic blade, though. That's fine, right?
It seemed okay.
We'll find
yeah.
out.
We're sure gonna learn.
We'll try again. Good thing I have 2 attacks. So we'll move up to it. It has a longer reach than we do, so I can't get into like a flanking position with anyone with it, right? So I'll just walk up to it and attack it normally.
Yeah, I mean, you're still next to it. It never left your range to reach Ore. So,
Is Stodzy still on the other side?
no, Sadzi and Mizeki ran away.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
They bravely ran away.
After creating the problem.
It did get out of the fire to move over to Ore, but
All right, so first attack is a 13, which likely misses,
that does miss.
and second one's a 25
That hits.
for 9 damage.
I
Or-
just want to say it's still Alondiel's fault as far as Becky is concerned.
Ore, it is your turn. That's because Mizeki never accepts responsibility for anything.
No, this is a kind of a big thing you should probably let people know in your party if they're going to be exposed to continuous mental trauma. Hey, don't kill any of the wildlife.
We had access to all the food we wanted. I didn't
And
think it needed to be
continuous
said.
mental trauma. We have been literally exposed to continuous trauma.
Hey, that was told up front we'd experience that,
Yes.
or at least the opportunity for.
And the mention of, hey, if you kill something, it creates a horrible curse that might kill everyone. Like, that's an important fact.
Yeah, it's a rare thing. Most people
So I-
don't do it.
Yeah, but
I
there's
rolled a
still
3 for a
warnings of
second
not touching
failure.
a third rail.
Say what? You got
I
a
rolled
3?
a 3 for a second failure.
Sadzi, it is your turn.
Yeah.
I am going
Question
to keep running, but at more of an angle, so I'm not totally out of eyesight of everybody else, and I will cast protection from evil and good on myself. And I choose to be protected from aberrations.
Okay. All right. And anything else?
I think that's all I got for right now.
And are you making your way towards the trail, same as Miseki?
Um,
Or are you going the opposite direction?
I honestly didn't think about this because I was just going away. Sure, towards the trail works for me.
Miseki, your turn.
I mean, obviously magic is not a good idea. At this point, it seems like we probably shouldn't just leave this thing here. I have my crossbow still, yeah? I do. I have my crossbow. What's the range on my crossbow? 30 or 120 feet. Okay. Cool. Do I have a regular bow? I think I have a short bow.
I imagine Ito would have left the bow of infinite arrows with you guys
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
when he
okay.
left.
And that's just a regular longbow?
Yeah, it's just a long bow, but you don't need ammunition for it.
Okay. We will add a longbow. That makes sense. So I will shoot at it with a longbow.
Okay.
I got a 13
13 will miss.
because I'm garbage at attacking things like that. Cool.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm
Alondio.
not proficient in the longbow either. That makes sense.
Ore is about to die.
Yep. I will cast Healing Word on Ore using my 4th level slot, which will full heal for 20.
Okay.
Okay.
And then, you know what? Why not? I'll cast Sacred Flame, hit it with some radiant damage. It needs to make a Dex save.
3.
3 fails. That is 10 radiant damage.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, not gonna get closer. I'm at a good distance, so
All right.
that was my action, bonus action. Yep, not gonna move.
It is its turn. It sees Ore is moving again and is going to slam him twice. You're prone, so that's advantage. 25 to hit.
Yep.
We are just in the worst order right now.
15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
28 to hit.
Uh-huh.
10 points of bludgeoning damage.
And I'm back down.
And again, it leaves some of the goo on you, and you immediately fail a death save.
Got it.
And then it is Zerdig's turn.
All right. Z2's going to move next to Ore. I forgot to specify that last turn. That would have been the smart thing to do. And then we'll see what we can get out of our magical bag of tricks, although I remember don't do that. So never mind. Zerdig will go around and flank it with Z2, because Z2 is not by Ore yet. He'll be by Ore after Zerdig's turn. And then he'll attack it twice.
Okay.
You have cure wounds.
He does. But
I don't know
he
if it's
can't cure
necessarily
nearly as
worth
well.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, he can't
That's
cure
all I
nearly,
would
like given yeah. He's just gonna attack. We are playing with flanking rules giving advantage, right? I always
Correct.
forget. Okay, so that's a 24 to hit.
You have Elven Accuracy if you want to roll it one more time.
Sure. That would have, it's not a crit.
Okay.
So this one would be a 27, and then let's roll.
Well,
Oh wait, that is
that
a
one
crit.
is a
'cause
crit.
19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So both of them
All right.
hit, the 24 and the
So-
crit hit.
Yeah, I'll just roll 66 plus 10, because that's all the hits put together.
Okay.
$39 magical slashing damage.
Okay. With that, the branches begin to tumble to the ground, falling apart, disintegrating as they do.
He's just using his greatsword like an axe and just trying to chop this tree down.
Yep.
So, but it's still up.
No. It's down. Like, that's what I'm saying is the branches
Okay.
begin falling to the ground, disintegrating as they hit. This creature
Do they
is no more.
disintegrate into goo?
No. Just into nothing.
So he'll immediately go check on Ore and then
Well, it's
get ready
yeah.
to cast Cure Wounds, but I'm sure that Alondia will get to it first.
Yeah, it's Ore's turn first. So Ore, death save. Just hope you don't roll a nat 1.
Oh, now that you say it. Three.
Okay, that's a second fail. Okay. And then Sadzi and Mazeki, do you guys have anything you can or want to do before Alondiel gets Ore back on his feet?
I mean, I'll move back closer, but otherwise, no.
Yeah, I'll just start circling back around. Especially seeing that, like, Ore's down and so is the tree.
Yeah, the tree's gone. Entirely disintegrated at this point.
Ding dong,
Okay.
the birch is dead.
Alondiel, how much health are you giving back to Ore?
I will be a second level spell slot is what I got left. So it'll be cure. I'll run up and cure wounds. For 20.
Okay. $20 health back to Ore.
Ori comes back again, sits up. The last couple of minutes did not go as planned.
It's been a rough 2 days. I think we should make for a campfire and get some
I've not
rest.
heard many stories about hunting going that poorly, but perhaps I have not heard enough hunting stories. How is
Maybe,
everyone else?
pretty crap. Pretty crap. Maybe when we get to the campfire, Londiel, you can tell us any other legends or restrictions on this pilgrimage that maybe those of us who aren't elven might not know about.
I will walk up to Sodsy and I will cast a first level Cure Wounds. You're really hurt, right? Like really low?
I have 3 hit points.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Cure. I'm going to grip the handle of my sickle and cast Cure Wounds, and I'm going to give you back.
I want to investigate Ore to see if there's still goop on him.
No, it vanished with
Cool.
the tree.
Good. I was really concerned that Ore is going to turn into an evil undead deer tree later on.
Also, if Ore's infected or something, if the tree was an aberration, I should be safe.
Sodsy, you get 14 back.
Ooh, 14. Awesome.
Okay. All
How's
right.
everybody else look?
So, Alondiel, do you want to get back on the path or continue off it?
I'm at 25.
I want to head back to
but
the path.
Okay. It takes you guys another hour, so you have traveled for 3 hours so far today before you reach the next campsite. This would be campsite number 8. Do you want to press forward or stop and rest at this campfire?
I'm tired. I didn't sleep last night. Oh, but it's only 3 hours into the day. Oh man, that's an early stop. But I don't risking getting multiple levels of exhaustion if we keep going. I'll ask everybody else's opinion how they feel.
I would certainly like to take a rest if we could.
I'm for resting.
Okay, sounds good to me. We'll stop here.
Okay. So, because you can always take a short rest and not camp.
Right.
That is always an option. Because
Didn't we make really good time on some of the other campsites though? Like we're like 1 ahead.
you've skipped a couple of them. So, and this you've only been traveling for 3 hours today. So,
Do we have to spend the full night at each campsite, or can we just spend a couple of hours? Like if we did a short rest here, could we still light the fire and have something happen midday and then move on with time left, or does it have to be overnight every time?
it is overnight every time.
Got it.
So, you never tried leaving once you lit a campfire. You
probably be attacked by murderous deer trees.
you can't leave once you light the fire.
Yeah. I am with Zerdig. Zerdig says he has to go soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this might. I'm
Yeah,
cool with
well,
us taking just a short rest here. Just have a little like breather and stuff because I get my spells back and I
Yeah.
can use some hit dice.
We got time. We can try to push on to the next one.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you'll short rest here and then push on to the next one.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next one, so you'll take an extra hour for a short rest here, and the next campsite is also 3 hours from here, and that's campsite 9.
Good. Just about a full 7 days, 7 hours.
Yep.
Good
So
travel time.
staying or pressing on.
I need a rest.
Okay.
Yeah. I also.
Let's have you all go ahead and roll percentile dice for me. As you go about your typical traditions around the campfire.
58.
38.
43.
And then Zerdig, waiting on you.
Is that a 93 I saw from Ore?
Yeah, that's
Not
a 93
from Ore, yeah.
from Ore.
Zerdig got a 46.
Zerdig got a 46. Okay. All right. So as you all camp for the night and set up and go into your rests, Ore, you notice as the smoke billows up and begins to turn this bright yellow. And the smoke comes and gathers around you. And as it overtakes you, everything goes dark. And you wake up, and you're in a tower. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh.
Thanks everybody for coming and for hanging out. Our next session will be at the end of the month, as we won't have everybody available over the next couple of weeks. But hopefully we will see you then to find out what happens with Ore. And we will see you all then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Bye.